Everybody, this is Her to You, and welcome to another Wednesday's Random. So, on today's Wednesday's Random, this is really going to be a little random. It's going to go a little this way, a little that way. So, I'm discussing emotional eating versus foodie, in which when I say versus, it's not pitting them together. It's just that I've associated with both of them to where I need to basically define what it is. Is it really just emotional eating, or am I really just a foodie? And who doesn't like food? So we're just gonna go down this. We're gonna go ahead and go down this lane. So okay, so let's get into the foodie thing. I love food. I do. I love food. I dated a guy that was a chef, and that opened my palate to so many different spices and oils and different mixtures, like different meats and different like that just really opened me up to just like a lot of different things. And so, because before I was very picky, I was very closed off, like nope. But once it was I guess created to be delicious, and it was just like it. And because I was around it being cooked and seeing all of that, then of course I'm like, okay. And so from then I have been very open to trying food, different type of food. Not nothing mad crazy, but I'm not there yet. But so yeah, so and then coming from Colorado, where we love Mexican food. I don't know what it is, but I can go, oh my God, I can go to anytime I'm in Colorado. I'm not eating nothing else. Oh, but Hawaiian barbecue. I do like, I love the macaroni, but but for real though, Mexican food. I'm at the creamery. I'm getting kind of asada fries from oh my God, I just forgot their name that fast. I know how to get there though. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh my God, I think it's Chubby's. Oh, Chewy, nah. And that's the thing I miss the most about not being in Colorado is the Mexican food. I can eat that all day, every day. And I don't know why. I know we have soul food places, but I feel like everybody cooks. Like everybody cooks. Like people really, really cook. So, if you already cooking, then you gonna get some Mexican food. I don't know, but Mexican food and a margarita. Oh, oh my Lord. Mojito. It's amazing. So that's what I do miss. So then I moved to Texas. Texas will test your whole gluttonous spirit, right? Because when they say everything is bigger in Texas, it literally is. The portions, I've never seen that in my life, because like I said, Colorado is a little bit more health conscious. So, some things are just like, but nothing that I seen in Texas. And I'm like, I'm about to kill it. You know what I'm saying? It just was, and it wasn't even nothing, because they don't have, well, I don't want to say, I don't want to make a blanket statement, because somebody may be eating some great Mexican food, but that Tex-Mex, we gotta fight. Like, we gotta fully square up with you bringing some Tex-Mex to me. Like, and I should have known, because my cousin, like when I Like, when I would be with her, I'm like, can you take me to a Mexican spot? And she'd be like, it ain't what you know what I'm saying? She already given the disclaimer, like, I don't even want to go then, because if I'm not going to get, if grandma is not back there just flipping the tortillas and roll, oh my God, if she's not back there doing all of that, then I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Can't nobody be back there cooking but the whole family. I don't want to hear, I don't want to understand nothing they're talking about. I don't want to understand nothing they're talking about. Nothing. I want all of them to know is, see, hola. You know what I'm saying? I can understand. Yes. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Yes. Hi, how you doing? Let's go. I don't want to understand them when they're talking. I don't want. I hope that's not disrespectful, but I don't. I know what I'm used to. I'm used to some real good Mexican food. So if you're in Colorado, I feel like the way that everybody else is disrespecting Mexican food, then you can try anywhere in Colorado and you'll have a great experience. And don't forget the margarita. Okay, so anyway, I went on a whole tangent, but I'm so serious. Like, I haven't had good Mexican food since I left Colorado. And that's the curse of Colorado, I guess, but whatever. But I've had great food, period. Each state has its own. So let's just say that. So Texas, I ate a little bit of everything because they don't really have a lot of spicy food. So that's what I got introduced to Cajun food. I used to eat that a lot down there. And I'm not a big, and I hope I don't lose my black card, but I'm not a big barbecue fan. I don't like, it makes my hands dirty. It's too much. I don't like all that. So I eat it every now and then. If it's like some brisket. Ooh. Oh my God. There was this place in Texas. They had the stuffed potatoes with the brisket, and it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous, but it was amazing. So yeah, like places like that, like little hole in the walls, them were the best places. Obviously, we all know that, but still, them were the best places in Texas. Other than Golden Chick, I loved Golden Chick. Oh, that was my favorite place in the world. So yeah, so to give Texas some credit, when I moved from Colorado, I didn't eat nothing that I used to eat in Colorado. Nothing. No fast food places, nothing. I didn't touch nothing of that in Texas. I didn't do a McDonald's, a Burger King, no. I didn't do none of that out there. Everything was new to me. So that's my journey down like foodie lane, and I got plenty of stories. I got plenty of stories of food. So to the emotional eating part. All right. So I know that when I'm sad, I'll say, hey, let's take myself out to eat. When I'm happy, I'm definitely going out to eat and having a cocktail. When I'm mad, I might go on to sit at a bar somewhere, order some food, and just whatever. So over the years, I've taken into account like this is what I'm doing, right? Because when I first started working out, that would still happen. So then it's like, okay, that's not helping you. And I started to take into account like, okay, what is happening? Like, okay, you're sad. So now you're eating. Okay. You're real mad. So now you're eating. Oh, we happy. So now you're eating. And you're not even hungry. Like, you're not even hungry. Like, you're just reading the menu. Something sounds good. Yeah, go ahead, get that. So, and I contribute that because I was like, well, I'm a foodie. I need to try it. I need to see what it tastes like. I need to take a picture of it. and post it. And half the time, that food was amazing, but I didn't eat it. So that began my fitness journey, right? So if anyone knows, I have, well, some people know because I had videos, but I had the crop top session, and that's when I really started working out. And so the reason why I started filming it, just like the same reason why I really started filming like my journey and everything, is because I wanted to hold myself accountable, right? And which is funny because I'm not I'm not filming now, and the reason why I'm not filming now is because of this reason that I'm actually about to get into. So when I started working out and recording myself, that, like, when you start working out, or when I started working out, I began to be conscious of what I was putting into my body, because I'm like, I just worked out, like, and now you're about to eat this, like, yo, you're gonna have to work out again and again and again. And so, like, it's so funny because I love people that just support you, because they're like, well, you know, you're working out, so it's kind of like balancing out. But I already knew, like, that is not true. But I'm gonna ride with you because I'm about to eat this. Like, I'm about to agree with you because I'm gonna still eat this. So once I started noticing, like, it was kind of like I felt like I was stronger. Like, I felt like once I started working out, I felt like I was stronger. Like, mentally, I felt like I was stronger. But because I wasn't giving my body the fuel it needed, then it was like it felt like my body was more tired, or more, you know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm like, nah, we can do another one. But my body was like, no, no, sis. So then that's when I basically was like, okay, well, let me try for 2 weeks to see if I can eat properly. And then after the 2 weeks, I'm like, okay, cool. So I felt better. So I'm like, all right, well, let me try. So then I was, try a little class or something, and I was online, and oh my God. And I came across this boot camp. Oh my God, Toby's going to kill me because I don't remember the name. Oh my God. Oh, he's going to kill me. So yes, but I'm about to try to remember this while I keep talking. So let's just see. So the association is called the Campus Association, and it's ran by Toby Jackson, and he was teaching a boot camp that I can't remember the name to, but he's gonna kill me. But he's super dope. So it was fire. It was super fire. And I liked his style of training. And it was just raw. It was really raw. I loved it. It was hard as ever. And so I decided to go ahead and get some private training. So I challenged myself to get some private training lessons. So then I did. That. So I did that. I trained with him for a little while, and it was good. Like, what he taught me, how he trained me, is really how I train myself. Like, when I set up my sets or whatever, I do it exactly how he used to do it, because I appreciate that style of training. So and then from then I wanted which is so funny because he actually mentioned this. I wanted to do boxing. So I ended up going to this boxing gym. And that was great too. That was great. So, so then this is the wild part. So this is where it gets crazy. So I start going to this boxing gym, and I start going like 4 days a week. Then I come up with something called Treat Yourself Friday. Because why not? And guess what Treat Yourself Friday comes with? It comes with food. 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 Oh my God. So every Friday, not every Friday, but every Friday, I was treating myself very well, and I was a foodie at that point because I felt great. I felt like I can afford it. I was good. Like, no. And so then that created this up and down situation, right? With my fitness, right? With my fitness and my working out. And then now I am working out at another gym, but this time with myself. Like, I'm trying to take ownership again, because when I did it in the beginning, I took ownership with it. So listening, like I said, I have been, if you've been following or listening to me, I talk a lot about Mike Todd's Crazy Faith. With Mike Todd's Crazy Faith, there was this sermon about faith talk, about speaking in faith, you know? And so my faith for myself, my faith talk with myself is that I want Crop Top Session to really be a brand. And in order for it to be a brand, I, Shawnee's, I have to really get dedicated, right? And in order for me to do that, I have to start with the source. The source is, I really have a bad eating habit. You know what I'm saying? And even with me working out and realizing that working out is taking the place of me eating like I used to eat, you know what I mean? Because it now does de-stress me. So I said all of that to say this, like, that's another reason why I'm not recording my videos anymore, because with Her to You in this journey and exposing and just speaking on, just my life, and just really giving my journey and being transparent, even with all the randomness, it's still my real life. This is really what's going on with me in the moment. So working out has been my de-stress. It's really gotten my mind together. It's really has helped me to stay dedicated to Her to You in my journey. So if I filmed it, I would just feel like I'm just still working, and I wouldn't have nothing to fall back on or restore my energy, and then I would go back to food. So that was my first. That's my first thing, right? Is that I made that conscious decision. So that's the reason why I'm not recording Crop Top Session. And then two, I have to really decipher this whole emotional eating and foodie. Like, it's so confusing to me, because maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm the only one that actually feels that way, because I feel like being a foodie just means, okay, if I look at it like this, if I say being a foodie just means that you enjoy different type of food, or you enjoy food, you just enjoy food. So you can be safe in that space to say that you enjoy food if you don't use it as a crutch or something to get away from. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to just, I don't know, let's see. Like if you just wanted to go on a jog for enjoyment, right? If you just wanted to go for a jog for enjoyment, do that. But if you don't enjoy it because you're thinking about it being exercise, or you're thinking about, you know, you're going to lose weight and then you want to plan whatever. I don't know if that's a good example, but that to me makes sense. So it's like that. So I have to tell myself, because this is what I'm trying to convince myself. Excuse me. This is what I'm talking in faith, that I'm going to conquer my battle with emotional eating versus my little foodie side, to where I can also make, you know, healthy food, and which I do, which I know how to do. That's the crazy part. I really do. Like I need to turn that into a foodie experience. That's a good one. I need to turn that into a foodie experience so that I'm not, you know, even if I am emotional. So let's say that, because there are going to be days where I'm going to be emotional. Something's going to happen. You know, you're not happy 24/7. So even with that, I'm going to have to create things where I don't fall into the situation if I'm tempted. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's my faith talk. I am going to make healthy options a foodie experience, and I'm going to create really sweet. So I gotta create healthy desserts. I gotta create something for me. I gotta create an emergency plan. Like, oh shoot, you're about to fumble. Okay, grab that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to research that. So, because the objective and the goal is I'm trying to become my higher self. And with becoming my higher self, I can't have strongholds. I can't have something that's holding on to me. And when I tell you, after I eat me wanting something sweet, or just wanting to eat food because it looks good, then that's the thing that I have to get under control, because I can't have not one thing controlling me. I can't be controlled by not a thing. Like, no, I can't have things that are going to creep, because even though we do, right? Because we're humans. I can't say that it's not going to happen. But then I can. If I'm talking in faith, then I'm saying, yeah, I'm conquering all my battles. Yeah, I am actually. Yeah, so yeah, I am talking in faith. Yeah, so I will conquer that battle. So that's the battle we're talking about. That's the current battle. I'm definitely gonna because I want to get to my fitness goal, like, and I want to stay at my fitness goal, and I don't want to battle it. I don't want to have to battle it out with just not really being disciplined, because I have this, a gluttonous spirit or whatever over me. So, but yeah. So when I tell y'all, it's Wednesday random for a reason. Like my thoughts, my thoughts be random and all over the place, because I am talking to y'all, but I'm talking to myself for real. If you really want to know, I'm talking to my whole self, because this journey, man. I never thought that I would be here, but this is fun. This is an experience. So yeah. So that's it for Wednesday's Random. Thank you guys for tuning in always. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate all your support. And that's it. Have a good one. Bye.